there's breath strategies to increase awareness and to relax. So can you take us through an example of if we're coming into a test or a race or an important conversation, how to become more alert? What should that breathing look like? And then I want to go into, okay, we need to calm our nervous system down. We're stressed out. We need to just relax, get into that parasympathetic mode. What do we do? So both scenarios.
That's a great question. So first of all, when we're excited about a test and there's kind of this fear of the unknown, just know that the reason you're triggered is because you care. Okay, there's a mental, you're instilled mentally from your family, your friends, people that are around you, that you got to learn how to pay attention. And learning how to pay attention, then attention begins to pay you. So how do we get the brain to focus on what we want to control? So we talked a little bit about breathing and the physiological process of inhale. Well, guess what? The reason why we want to control the inhale is so we can control the direction our mind goes and we can kind of nudge it towards what we want. So if you're going to go take a test, number one, you don't need to breathe into your upper chest because you're not going to be eaten by a lion. You're safe. The fear is just in your head and it's probably unfounded to begin with. So if you can just breathe low and slow into the mid chest and down, and you don't even need to get the sympathetic nerve endings because you're already stressed out about it, might not work out. So just providing the physiology of a parasympathetic pushback and massaging your organs so your emotional state is flowing, it's not locked in what might have happened in the past or what might happen. So just that low and slow for most of us, it might be half an inhale, but don't worry, that's plenty of air. And then once your inhale is complete, hold the breath in for a 2 count. Now, I'm not recommending depriving the brain of oxygen, but what I am reminding you is when you consciously stop breathing, the hippocampus of your brain turns on and says, whoa, Ed must be serious about something. I'm going to pay attention. And when I stop breathing, the mind goes completely silent and it's blank. There's no words there. There's no pictures there. So this is an old part of the older brain, the old mammalian brain from millions of years ago, when there was threat and the body and the brain needed to evaluate the level of threat. The brain would take the breath away so there was complete silence so it could develop an appropriate strategy to deal with it. We're just updating this new software for 2024 and executing a perfect test. So inhale slowly, pause for 2.
Okay. And do you need to do that over and over again? Or is it
Well,
just once?
I would say everybody's different based on, what happened the day before, how did you sleep, what did you eat, did you study, things like that, you know. But I would say if you did it for a minute, what's going to happen is you're going to drop from the surface mind of unsteadiness to a deeper mind of knowing. And you're going to find a rhythm. And you're going to find a rhythm with your breath, which is going to be linked to the rhythm of your heart. And all of a sudden, something greater than you, from deeper inside you, is going to come out and start answering these questions and flow. And before you know it, it's going to be gone.